In this video, we're going to talk about solving trigonometric equations. So we're going to pull together all the knowledge that we learned about trig identities and all of the formulas to be able to solve trigonometric equations. So the learning objectives for this section: solve linear trigonometric equations in sine and cosine, solve equations involving a single trigonometric function, solve trigonometric equations using a calculator, solve trigonometric equations that are quadratic in form, solve trigonometric equations using fundamental identities, and solve trigonometric equations with multiple angles. And finally, solve right triangle problems. So I'm probably going to have a video for each of these objectives. So stay tuned, and we're gonna start with the first one: solve a linear trigonometric equation in a sine and cosine. Our first equation is cosine theta equals 1/2. So when we look at our unit circle, it says cosine theta is 1/2. That's x value, right? So on the unit circle, we have pi/3 with that value of cosine, and there is another angle, 5 pi/3 down here. Okay, so if we just look at one unit circle, we're going to have theta is either pi/3 or theta is 5 pi/3. So those are our two solutions. But they didn't tell us, they didn't specify that we also only gonna look for the angles between 0 and 2 pi, right? It says find all possible exact solutions. So what does that mean? Well, that means this is just one of the possibilities, right? But when we add 2 pi on top, we're still going to end up in the same place. And then 2 pi on top again, we're still going to get in the same place, so the same cosine value. So we're going to add the rounds of 2 pi on top of this angle, right? So so we're adding 2 pi multiplied by k, where k could be 0, 1, 2, 3, basically any whole number, right? So basically 0 means 0 circles around around the unit circle. +1 means 1 around the circle. 2 means 2 rounds around the circle, so forth. All right, so it could be in a positive direction or negative direction as well. So for this one, we're also gonna add 2 pi k, where k is the same value. So that's how you're gonna write your answer. It's either theta is either pi/3 plus 2 pi k plus circles around, and or 5 pi/3 plus 2 pi k. So that's how you would do example 1. Now, I want you to go ahead and try it by yourself. This time, we're looking for all possible solutions for the equation sine t equals 1/2. So go ahead and pause here, and we're gonna continue.